corporate to another. We also have MAS Financial Services that just delivered their Q3 numbers. In fact, moments ago, they announced an NII growth of 30%, profit growth of a whopping 50% at 46 crore rupees. And the asset quality too looks pretty decent because you have the gross NPAs, which has compressed a little from 1.38 to 1.28%, as has been the case with the net NPAs. So let's bring on board Kamlesh Gandhi, the founder, the chairman and managing director of MAS Financial Services. Mr. Gandhi, pleasure having you with us on ET now. Congratulations. It looks like a very good set of numbers on the profits as well as on the NII front. So I think first up, I just want to get in your overall perspective on the third quarter. Clearly, if your numbers are to speak, it's been a good set for you.
Thank you. And just to tell your viewers that this is in line of our performance over all these 2 decades, and why we could perform in this quarter 3 also and the financial performance is very robust owing to our fundamentals. So if you see, the growth in AUM has been robust at 35%. The disbursement also, we saw a good growth of around close to 30% on disbursement, AUM 35%, and on profit at around 50% while maintaining the quality. So this was a very tough quarter for all the NBFC sector, as we all know, but because of the fundamental what we follow and what we have been doing since last 2 decades, we could achieve this margin, this performance.
All right. You mentioned AUM growth, and yes, it's been quite a handsome growth clocked in over there as well. What segments have you seen, AUMs pick up in? And if you could talk to us about how this mix could shape up going forward?
So if you see, around 85% of our business comes from the MSE and the SME business and the segment, and that will be the core focus as far as the company is concerned. And we saw good growth in that segment, and going forward also our concentration will remain in this segment along with two-wheeler and commercial vehicle. If you see, our two-wheeler portfolio also has registered a good growth this time, and it has registered a growth of 41% as compared to an overall growth of around 34.36%. And going forward, we think that we'll be in a position to maintain this momentum.
Right, that's good to know. And micro enterprises or MSMEs will continue to remain your focus area. NPAs, there as well, we've seen some positive news. It's improved compared to the previous quarter. So what led to the improvements on that front? And if you could give us a sense on the NPA trends as well as your provision coverage ratio for the next couple of quarters and years.
See, if you see our performance over all these years, we always focused on the quality, and this quarter was no different. So we focused on the quality, and our priority always has been quality of the assets, the profitability, and then the AUM growth. So with this thing in mind and with a concept of credit buying and not just selling money, we could maintain the quality of the portfolio. And going forward, we see the same to be maintained in a range-bound manner. Even after adoption of Ind AS, we have been in a position to maintain the quality of the portfolio, and with introduction of Ind AS and introduction of ECL, there has been far more transparency in the way the numbers have been projected. And even on that front, we have been in a position to maintain our quality.